What's up, fam? It's J Lobos coming back to another episode, and on today's topic, I wanted to continue the conversation on furnishing and reporting information. In this particular case, I wanted to talk about inaccurate information, that things are starting or they're continuing to report on your credit. You have to be aware of this, guys. If we're looking to go ahead and maximize the opportunities that you guys have on the report, we want to make sure that we don't have any kind of blemish. Obviously, this is why we have the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and we have to leverage those acts to our advantage. And one of the things that I've noticed is that when I look at people's reports, especially, and again, I'm going to talk on 3 topics here. So if this is happening to you, you have to be aware of this. Get a copy of your report. Go ahead and send over a dispute, either electronically or in this particular case physically, to the bureaus, or let us know. And for you guys out there checking out the channel for the first time, consider liking, subscribing, because I'm going to continue to bring you guys a lot more valuable information on credit and finance and things like that. So let's go ahead and start off from the first one, which is basically furnishing and reporting inaccurate information. So if you right now had gone through identity theft and you have an account that you saw in your report, you filed a police report, you went through that whole process, and the account is still reporting on your report, you have to bring this to the attention of the bureaus, because clearly that could be having an adverse effect, especially if the account has gone into a delinquent status. There's been trace or history of the account being charged off, and you went through identity theft. Obviously, that's important for you to go ahead and challenge that and get that off the report. Another thing too, guys, issuing a debtor when you're an authorized user. So keep in mind, if you right now, you went ahead and you're trying to maximize on your scores, you decided to go ahead and use your wife's or your cousin's information or a credit card that they put you as an authorized user, and possibly that could be having an adverse effect on your report, especially if you've never used the account. Remove yourself from there, because guess what? That information, you're first off, you're not even a primary on the account, and just that information reporting is obviously having an adverse effect. Also, too, keep in mind, if the utilization is really high, go ahead and get yourself off of that account, because obviously, again, that's hitting 35 and 30% of your overall credit score. And the last thing too, guys, keep in mind too, when you go ahead and you have an account and you decided to go ahead and do a settlement, if you paid off the account and the account on the report doesn't show a zero balance, or paid for less than the full balance, or paid in full, and you went ahead and you negotiated with a creditor, make sure that the charge-off information is obviously no longer there, because the account has been settled or there's not any more history. Keep in mind that when you go ahead and settle, there's 2 types of accounts. I would say 95% of major companies, which are collection companies right now, are deleting the information, which is fantastic. But it's what I keep telling people. An original creditor, even if you settle in full or for less than a full balance, that information is still going to remain on your report. Just make sure that it's reporting accurately. Give it about anywhere from 60 to 90 days after you've paid off the account. And if it still continues to report as a charged off item, then you obviously know you have to go ahead and fire off that dispute. Guys, I hope this information was fruitful and valuable. Share it if you think so. And until the next time, thank you for the love and support.